What up, people? What's going on? Let's go check out and see what's going on out here, guys. What's up, One Life? What up with you, man? We are in. Yes, guys, we're back in Phoenix. Back in Phoenix. What's up, VRN? How's it going, bro? What up, Angel? Yeah, guys, I gotta go head on back to work tomorrow. So I just came out here to see the streets, run some errands, and get ready. Debbie Perez, what's good? More lap. Yeah, let's go check and see what's going on out here in the streets right now. I haven't been out here, but yeah, we're back in Phoenix, guys. We're back in Phoenix. You're working today? Okay. Yeah, I'm back, bro. I couldn't do it, man. That's too many days off, bro. Way too many days off. I'm straight with that. To each their own, brother, but I gotta get mine. It's just, you know what? It's kind of hard right now, especially living without money, guys. It's kind of hard right now living with so I gotta like make my I gotta make my money, you know. Yeah, I came back yesterday, but the good thing, we got a lot of things organized, you know. When I went out there, yeah, VRN. Keto, what's going on, Keto? Happy New Year's, Keto. Happy New Year's. Yeah, man, today is the 31st, guys. Today is the 31st, and I'm glad I made it fast because I do gotta pay some bills. Lawless, blessings, Lawless. And I gotta pay some bills and some stuff out here, which I could actually do online, but I'm not a type of person that really does things online and stuff like that. I'm kind of like an old school guy, so I prefer to see face to face. I want to see who am I gonna give my money to, you know. That's the way I am, guys. I'm old school, so it's just different. But at the same time, I prefer be like that because that way I could see the next person, see who I'm interacting with, and see who's who am I giving my money to. But we're all different, guys. We're all different. All human beings in this world are different. But yeah, we got beautiful weather out here in Phoenix also, guys. This is really nice. Happy New Year's, Keto. Happy New Year's, everyone. Blessings to all. God bless every single one of you. Downey, Happy New Year, Downey. Happy New Year. Wow, Mr. Matt. Happy New Year, sir. Australia, right? Australia or New Zealand? Australia or New Zealand? I think it's New Zealand. Yeah, Happy New Year's, Mr. Matt. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Australia, there you go. Yeah, it's always a pleasure, man. Angel says it's just another Sunday for me. Yeah, it's just another Sunday. Nice Sunday. Thank God. Just another day in the neighborhood. I woke up kind of late too, guys. I woke up kind of late. But I mean, I don't care. I was like, I got here like around I got here around like yeah, 10 o'clock, guys. 10 at night. I got here at 10 p.m. p.m. Yes, Happy New Year's, Mr. Matt Wolford. That's for sure, sir. I do want to share something about Mr. Matt Wolford. He is a great person. Good feelings, with a nice, healthy mentality. You know, I do sometimes communicate like through email and stuff like that. But big shout out, brother. Big shout out. God bless you and your family. Yeah, Mr. Matt Wolford, guys, I communicate with him. He's a real nice person. I haven't met him in person like that, but I mean, sometimes, you know, sometimes things could be deceiving, but I don't have that vibe even when I speak to him on the phone, you know. I mean, when I comment with him, when I email him, I don't have like on his comments, you know, or on his emails, things like that. Yeah, it's 1:43 right here, guys, so we still got like 10 more hours to go. We got 10 more hours to go, guys. And we got the cops. Nah, it's not the cops. But yeah. Damn, how come the thing got bigger? What happened there? That is just so weird. Alright. Let's check out the street, guys. Crafty Craft. Oh, okay. Yeah, the phone just started buffering right now, guys. So how was Christmas? How was your days, guys? How was everything? I think my right tire, I gotta put air on my right tire, guys. Oh, Debbie, I just woke up and I go eat. But I just wanted to go and see how it is out here right now. But I'm gonna have to stop somewhere because I need air. I need air in my right tire, guys, because my truck is like pulling itself to the right. Oh wow, the gas is $2.99 right here. Ugh, look. Hey, you know what, guys? The only thing that I'm gonna miss out there is the fireworks in California. Man, they got some crazy ass ones in California, guys. Out here in Arizona, they don't have them like that. Happy New Year's, Kenobi. Yeah, so in California, guys, they got those big old boxes. I mean, they got those big old rockets. They got some major fireworks out there in California. I'm not gonna get to see that, but at the same time, I'm not trying to see houses catching on fire and buses and, I mean, bands and shit like that, you know. Out here they don't do fireworks like that, guys. They don't do fireworks like that. Big fireworks like that, they don't tolerate that out here. They do sell them, right? But I guess they gotta go through this hazard procedure and laws and all this. But the fire department actually, well, not the fire department, but there's like little stands, you know, and they got their permits in there, you know, their codes and all that. But it's not something that, you know, that's actually gonna fly to the sky and next you know it falls down. You know, they got some people have them, but not like in California, guys. California, they got tons of them. And they're badass, believe it or not, they're badass, you know. But not out here, guys, not out here. Like, a lot of parks, well, I don't even know, because I haven't even seen even the parks doing things like that no more. In California, they don't sell menthol cigarettes anymore. Rosie thinks, Happy New Year's, man. And another thing I noticed, guys, in California, they don't sell menthol cigarettes. I don't know why. I thought that they were like playing with me or like if they didn't want to sell me cigarettes, you know. But you can't buy menthol cigarettes. No menthol in California. I was like, are you kidding me? So like, yeah, and the cigarettes are like $13 a pack. The cheapest ones are like $10. Happy New Year, Crafty Craft. Yeah, they're $13. $13, man. And no more menthols. I don't know why. That was weird. Really weird. Oh shit, what the hell? So when I got here, I stopped in a store and I bought me a pack of menthol cigarettes. Happy holidays, Miss Rosie Things. To you and your husband. God bless you guys out there in Florida, I think. God bless everyone, man. Oh, Mercy Sheep. Happy New Year's, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it is real different out there too, guys. In California, a lot of things that it's really different. So for life, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Downey. says something about he's gonna go eat. You have a good lunch. Tough for life. But yeah, guys, it's really different out there. Really different. A lot has changed, believe that. A lot of things. Actually, guys, good morning and Happy New Year's. Four Corner, Happy New Year's, bro. Happy New Year's, guys. Another year is gone.
Kicking off, 128 yards and a touchdown for Connor, and Prater's going to kick this one out of the back of the end zone, so no time comes off the clock. But Connor's got a receiving touchdown, got a rushing touchdown, but Kyler Murray take away the pick six. He's still got a quarterback.
Hey, spinach is good. Spinach is good with little pork ribs. Delicious. And some salsa. It's bomb.
Technology reveals this body part we've missed forever. But it sounds like you're like, no, like...
Declining by about 1,700 students.
That's nearly double what Mesa Public Schools expected this year.
We built into the budget a decline of about 900 students.
A shortfall. Dr. Matthew Strom, the Assistant Superintendent of Strategy at MPS, says is costing the district $3 million.
Here we're going to use contingency funds to get through the remainder of the year.
Which isn't too bad considering the district's operating budget is $530 million.
Plan out the remainder of this year appropriately so that we're not in financial strife.
So what's the reason for this? Why is this happening? Strom believes the reason why they are seeing fewer students is because people living in Mesa are having fewer kids.
When cost of living and home prices up, people have less kids, and we know what, with birth rates are down.
Another factor, parents making the switch from public schools to charter or private schools.
We're in a choice market in Arizona, and we have to compete for kids.
Right. Competition. You have to compete for kids. I'm going to go back to my original premise when it comes to school choice. Given the opportunity, parents would much rather have their child in the public school closest to their home. When kids grow up in the same neighborhoods and they play football in the front yard and they get on the school bus together and they go to the school dances together and they go to the prom and they go to the football and baseball and basketball games, when they do those things together, you build a community and lifelong friendships. That is an ideal situation. It's the one I grew up in. I am still close friends with my friends from middle school, the days that I moved to Florida.
So they're actually talking about Mesa, Arizona, guys. And I guess, I don't know. But Mesa, Arizona is super crooked, you know.
As you hear people saying, Mesa Public Schools spending a large amount of money on a marketing campaign, telling parents what they have to offer their kids. This is exactly what school choice is designed to do. Competition. The teachers union, Randy Weingarten, and she's from the American Federation of Teachers, says that school choice, I want you to hear her say it, school choice and democracy.
They have not one thing that they offer as a solution other than privatizing or voucherizing schools, which is about undermining democracy and undermining civil discourse and undermining pluralism, because 90% of our kids goes to public schools still. They just divide. So what did Rufo say? Rufo, DeAngelis, DeVos, they're all connected.
Isn't that interesting that the people that are sending their kids to other schools, you're the divider? So this is one of my favorites. I want to kind of end this segment with this. I love this because it's from NPR. How schools, but not necessarily education, became central to the Republican primary. I love it when people that aren't Republicans want to tell everybody why Republicans are doing things. And so, of course, the inference is it's not about education. Well, it is about education. It is about the fact that nationally, kids can't read. Nationally, kids cannot read. In school districts across this country, where far more money is spent per student in education, children cannot read. Go look up the statistics in Baltimore. Look up the statistics in Chicago of kids where entire schools do not have one student that's proficient in reading. So it's not just dollars, it's curriculum. And the teachers' unions are seeing that school choice is train wrecking their vice grip on the politics of education, because parents tried to do it the right way. Parents went to school board meetings. They asked questions. They wanted answers, and they were told to sit down and shut up. They were called domestic terrorists.
Wow.
Well, they're seeking other options. They're going to make sure that for the very small amount of time that their child is going to spend in a school, in the grand scheme of life,
they're fighting for their kids' education, and these people are like, they don't give a crap, you know, like, shut up, sit down, and it is what it is, you know.
They're not going to fight that fight. They tried it. And if there's another option available, they're going to send their kids somewhere else. School choice is going to reverse the power grab. It's going to go back into the hands of parents. And that's where it's always belonged. If kids were reading at grade level and they were excelling and still we were fighting over curriculum, it has nothing to do with the core of what's working. By the way, go look up the best schools in the country, and they generally have traditional academy, something like that, a traditional school. It's because it's the basics. They've gotten rid of all of the controversial curriculum that's not teaching them to read and write. It's teaching them to be what the school system says is a good citizen. Morality at home, education in the classroom. That's what parents are saying they want. And once the schools start doing that, they're going to be more successful.
The best of the Mike Broomhead Show. KTAR News, 92.3 FM.
Yeah, but those are the politicians, man. Politicians destroy the world, you know. They're just people with money and just finding ways how to keep more money and more money and more money. And now it's gonna get to the point where if your kids, if you want good education for your kids, which is common sense, you gotta pay, but I mean, there's people that could barely afford, you know. There's people that could barely afford right now eating. God. And then for what? The craziest thing about it, guys, is that, okay, like me when I go to work, right? You have all these guys with certificates and this and that and this and that. And I'm like, all right, buddy, but I mean, whether I have them or not, somebody's getting paid more than me, so it doesn't make any sense, you know. I understand it's needed, it's useful, it's helpful, you know. It's something that, you know, the your boss is gonna see like, well, at least this guy's educated in some way, you know. But I mean, they don't want to see that. They want to see you work, you know. They don't, fuck this paper, you know what I mean? Yeah, but it's new, so I understand what you're saying. They see it like in both ways too, you know. But every state is different, Miss Rosie thinks. Every state is different. Right now they were talking about a city out here in geographical way, you know. So it's like some cities are probably like that, you know. The community, the people that run the city, you know, I guess, I mean, it's crazy. I think majority of the people could read, but it's gonna be a little bit hard to define the word, you know. I think that's what it is. I think everybody could read, but it's just, what is it that you're reading? You know, the definition of what you're reading. It's like when you do a quiz, you know, a reading test. And then they put those little tricky words in there, those high dollar words or whatever, and then that's when people are all confused, and next you know you gotta get in a dictionary to look and see what's the definition of the word, you know. Oh, look guys, look. They're giving them food and clothing and things like that. Look, that's cool, that's nice. Right? Yeah, that's really nice. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to stop by really quick, see what's going on. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some air on my tire, and then from there I'm gonna go DJ74, what's up, man? Happy New Year's, bro. God bless you, man. I hope you have a good one. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you do gotta be kind to people, believe that. Especially if you have a lot, you know, if you have a lot and it's like it's just sitting there, you know, you got 20 houses, like 10 mansions, and your family they're only like 15 of them. You don't need all that, you know, you don't need all that. That's just too much, you know. I'm surprised that gas right here is low right now, to be honest with you. But yeah, we're not cop watching right now, guys. We're not cop watching. I just wanted to go for a little drive and run some errands and pay my bills, guys. I gotta pay my bills, you know. That's why. Thank God I made it, you know. You know, thank God I made it, because I was like, you know what? There's not gonna be no tickets. And I'm gonna get stuck out there. Yeah, that's the way rich people are, Miss Rosie thinks. And believe me, rich people, they don't like to share, you know. They don't like to share. Even though they're rich, they're stupid in the head, you know. They're dumb. And the reason why rich people, they sit on money and it doesn't circulate. The money does not circulate. So by the money not circulating, it's not making more, you know. You're not making more money. You know, you're actually breaking the machine society. This rich people, they sit on the money. Next you know, that's why a lot of this second class people, I guess, you know, me, I'm poor as hell. So, I mean, you know, and we get poorer and more poor Because as rich people, what they do, they sit on the money. And of course, they got to use it for their own purpose, their own richness, you know. And yeah, they're going to give you a job. Why? Because, of course, you got to make them more rich, you know. But if I win the lottery, it's different. Look at the cars, guys. That's ridiculous. Just look at the cars, you know. Look at how much the cars cost. They're expensive, you know. The cars are really expensive, you know. And I don't want to say, you know, that I'm a person that's into cars, because I'm not, you know. But a lot of things right now, they're really super expensive, guys. Like, they don't make no sense. California, the gas, the gallon, it's like $5. That's a lot. Another thing that I noticed, guys, let me tell you guys one thing, and then you guys could have your own reaction to it. But another thing that I noticed, guys, that in California, right, they use more vehicles than in Arizona. In Arizona, you see more pickup trucks than in California. Why? I don't know. But probably it could be the gas, you know. But that's one thing that I did notice, guys, that in Arizona, you know, the majority, you could say, they use pickup trucks. I don't know why, you know, but it's just probably because there's still a lot of to be built out here, you know, and they need like big trucks and things like that. But that's one thing I noticed. I mean, I don't know, I could be crazy, but that's what I seen, you know. Cigarettes like $7. Wow, $7 out here. Out here, you need like $5 more. They're 13. They're $13 out here. You know what? I should have recorded those places where I went, and I asked for menthol cigarettes. I should have recorded that person, but of course I would have asked them permission, like, hey, can I record this? It was just weird. I still can't get over it. I still can't get over the part, guys, of them not selling menthol cigarettes. Probably just around that area, I don't know. Probably around that area only that I could think about, or I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand. But yeah, it was like that. Pack of 40 cigarette costs $74 here. Yeah, California is overpopulated, like way overpopulated. Is that tri-state, right? Tri-state audits. Happy New Year's, God bless. Happy New Year's, God bless.
Economy is too hot, they want to slow it down, right? They want to target 2.5% or so target inflation. It sounds like they started to say that 3% was kind of the new normal, which is, you know, just, I guess, key to say, hey, we're willing to do this. We don't want to crash the economy. But they raise interest rates to make things slow down, right? So when they raise rates, what does it do? It affects mortgages. It affects, you know, car loans. You know, I think I told you the story about, I don't know, 6 months ago or so. I was buying a car for my kid, and, you know, I just kind of signed the paperwork. My guys always treated me fairly there at the dealership, and I saw an 8% interest rate on the car. And I was like, 8%? Are you crazy? Like, what are we talking about here?
See?
And
What did I tell you
honestly,
guys?
that's what affects your payments, right? And, look, they've gotten creative on the car dealerships, even some mortgages where they're stretching them now 8-year, 10-year
That's crazy.
payments on a
Fuck
car, which is, just crazy.
You're paying the
Crazy,
triple
right?
on
But
it.
what they're trying to
Fuck
do by raising
you.
rates is to stop the
Oh, hell
spending,
no.
right? Because there's several measurements.
You know what, guys? I'll
of
prefer keep my
inflation.
truck
I mean,
until
one
it
thing
just
that
fucking
I've had a problem
until it just falls apart. But you get what I'm saying? You see that? Thanks to these politicians, thanks to these rich people, that's how we go to shit because of them. See? And I'm not even a politician, guys. I just go by their actions.
Just think about
Just
this.
listen to
You're
these
a
creeps.
FedEx driver.
Now,
You're a
these
UPS
guys are
driver.
creeps. Let 'em.
Me,
Look.
I have to pay for gas. And so when people are delivering packages from Amazon or whatever service you use,
Gas, another
right?
one, another big factor.
It raises the price on things when gas is more expensive. And in turn,
There it
that
is.
lowers profitability and that slows down the economy, right? The assumption is people will stop spending.
Yes,
The
sir.
opposite is true as well. When interest rates are low, people start buying, properties. Just remember they've essentially killed the mortgage industry right now because there's no activity.
in the housing industry. I mean, there isn't extra supply out there. Everybody kept thinking, oh,
And let me tell you what, guys, another thing. Listen to what these people are saying, right? And it is true, guys, because right here in Phoenix, they're building so much shit that even for us painters, it's real hard to get material, guys. Whether it's paint, whether it's primer, whether it's any kind of paint that we need to get for our projects, whether it's sheetrock, whether it's drywall, whether it's plywood, stuff that we need, that painters use, right? If there's a shortage, guys, a lot of people don't know that because probably you're not involved in that industry. So you guys really don't pay attention to stuff like that. But I mean, at the same time, let's not pay attention to everything they say either, guys, because sometimes they could be lying themselves, So it's a thing that, you're gonna believe what you want to believe by what you hear and what you see,
He has places in Montana and other places like that, but as a multi-billionaire, tax policy matters to him.
for the 4 or 5% that he saves in the state of Nevada, of course, that makes sense. If I'm going to be a billionaire, I'm going to want to be in a state where I can keep more of my money.
Well,
See?
remember that's 2.5% compared to
There it
Arizona,
is.
but it's 13%
Like I said.
compared to California. 13 plus actually.
All these
because of
billionaires,
his
they
income.
sit on their money, guys.
I
Fuck
just
you,
remember,
motherfuckers.
the profitability matters. What you keep
Sit
in your
on
pocket
this.
matters at the end of the day, and that slows down the economy. But when we talk about monetary policy, its counterpart is fiscal policy. Now, fiscal policy is legislation. Things that Congress does, the spending of money, taxation, those kind of things that affect the use of our money. Actually, and both of them have a very big effect on the overall economy.
Thank you. I was trying
Use
to
of your
recall
money,
that 4 or 5
taxpayer,
minutes ago, because I was
like
thinking
me
fiscal
and you.
policy, and I knew there was the opposite side. You're right.
They use our
monetary
money.
policy and the fiscal. That's one of those things that keeps getting kicked down the road as well. The fiscal policy being the things like the government shutdown, and so.
Or COVID spending. I mean,
Yeah.
I jokingly, say that the government was spending like drunken sailors, with all due respect to the drunken sailors in our audience today, right? I mean, and, there's some effects of it. Things matter, and these issues play into what really matters when it comes to the economy.
So is it, in your opinion, is Jerome, and again, we're not trying to hang anybody up, but is Jerome Powell, is he doing this the right way? Is this what the Fed chair is supposed to do? Has this been working in bringing up the costs of mortgages and making it very, very difficult for people in their 20s to 30s, even young 40s to be?
Just imagine, guys, the guys that have dispensaries, imagine how much money these people make. Tons of money, guys, in a legal way. These people are they're raking in millions of dollars per year, right? Do they actually pay, their tax to the government, to the system? Yes, they do. But at the same time, everybody's gonna steal from there, And then if something breaks down in the city, fuck it, let the taxpayers pay for it. that shit. You know why? Because the money that they had for the city, they spent it already. You know, they're sitting on it. So now it's like, okay, you know, take more cars away, and that's when the PD gets involved. And then yeah, it's just crazy, man. That's why this movement that we have, these activities that we do, it works, guys. It works really good, and it exposes them, even though they're gonna get away with some stuff now, not everything, guys, because now everything is public, you know, thanks to these dumb gadgets that we have that I could barely understand, and use them, like all these computers, laptops, and stuff like that, guys. But yeah, guys, I guess it's time to say bye. I gotta go eat. I am really hungry, guys. You guys have a great morning. I'm still tired. As soon as I'm done eating, I'm going back to sleep. And yeah, I hope tomorrow I go back to work. I'm sick and tired just sitting at home doing shit, you know. But yeah, guys, you guys have an awesome morning so far, or afternoon. And happy New Year's, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Mr. Genuine Starlin, God bless you, sir. You and your son, good people. Big shout out to Four Corner, Mr. Matt Wolford. It's always a pleasure. Blazer, Mrs. Rosie Things, God bless everyone. And yes, happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's. Thank you very much for the support. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.